Yeah, okay, but I doubt it considering like he's been desperate to get game all day.
Damn, Sky.
One enemy remaining.
What's up everyone, it's Dagger here and today I'm going to bring you all the latest news from patch 3.05 update. This is the first patch coming out for episode 3 act 2, so you might want to keep an eye out for every agent change. Without further ado, let's just get into the video. So let's now look into patch 3.05 and see what the devs had to say. As we all know that the Spectrum skin line is coming out with episode 3 act 2, and that will be a major mark in Valorant's history. This marks the first collaboration skin in Valorant, so you might never know. 1 year down the line, we might get to see our favorite pop culture artists in Valorant. At the same time, there are a lot of different agent updates, so let's get on with those. So for the first agent, we have Breach. His Aftershock now deals damage to the following: Killjoy Alarm Bot, Killjoy Nanoswarm, Lockdown, Cypher Tripwire, Reyna Lear, Stage Barrier Orb, Soba Recon Bolt, KO 0 point. So you might just say that Breach's Aftershock got a slight buff. Now the next agent we have is Brimstone. Brimstone has always been underrated in the meta, but with these changes, Riot hopes that it will be much more acceptable. So for his Orbital Strike, we have Killjoy's Nanoswarm, Cypher Trapwire, Sage Barrier Orb, Soba Recon Bolt and KO 0 point. Next up we have Soba, and for Soba the main change is for Hunter's Fury. It will now deal damage to Killjoy's Nanoswarm, Cypher's Tripwire, Sage's Barrier Orb, Soba's own Recon Bolt and KO 0 point. The next one is Killjoy, and boy, she has a massive nerf coming. And for all Killjoy mains out there, this is my message to you. I'm sorry. So Killjoy's turret is a versatile weapon that provides information, chip damage and powerful slow. While manageable during mid rounds and later rounds, the turret can especially be oppressive on pistol rounds due to longer sight lines. While tagging the intensity combined with weapon makes spread it challenging to press forward. So any team which is rushing forward is always stopped by a Killjoy bot, and that is one of the most disgusting things to face in Valorant. But Riot has come up with a solution for this. These changes aim to slightly tone down the turret's ability to impede rushes, thank God, and give opponents more counterplay options. So now Jet, Yoru, any entry fragger will not have that fear of a Killjoy turret. We can entry because the bullet tagging has been reduced from 72.5% to 29.5%. To all my Killjoy friends, well, take one for the team, yeah? And now we have Reyes, another strong agent who has slightly been nerfed with her Boombot, simply because the Boombot is quite oppressive and there's no counterplay against it. So now the maximum damage has been reduced from 125. Make sure that's lethal in pistol. 125 to 80. The minimum damage is reduced from 50 to 30, and the cost is also reduced to balance it out from 400 to 300. Next up we have the map updates, and this is my favorite one because Fracture is going to be available. Yes, you heard it right. Fracture is going to be available for open queue for the next few days. And when I say few days, I mean 2 weeks. So you have a good amount of time before it gets into all the other game modes. Don't miss out to play the best agents on Fracture, and you can check out our guide on Gfinity Esports. As for the competitive updates, we have Immortal 1, 2, 3 coming back. The leaderboards will distinguish between those of you in each Immortal tier. So now, Diamond 1, 2, 3, the upscaling will be similar to Immortal 1, 2, 3. There's also the progression updates, which was not really progressive last time out in episode 3 act 1, but this time out I think Riot has done a great job. So it says that upgrading to the premium battle pass will grant a 3% XP boost toward battle pass tier progression for all match-made games until the end of act 2. We believe battle pass experience is at its best when you're able to earn hype rewards as you unlock tiers, hitting major milestones and feeling good about what you have earned. This is not retroactive. So upgrading early will give you access to the most amount of XP. So you understand the fact that the If you buy the battle pass when it starts, you're at an advantage. This XP boost does not apply towards daily or weekly mission. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Otherwise, it'll be a huge boost. Now, for the performance updates, we have updated ping calculation to exclude the server frame time, updated markers used by NVIDIA Reflex. NVIDIA Reflex is used to reduce the measure of rendering latency. This update will allow Reflex to better pace frames by adding present markers as well as fixes on some older markers. So those of you who have NVIDIA graphics card, this is a good news for you. Now to the favorite, the bugs. Everyone wanted this removed. Agent fixed a bug where concurrent overlapping ally and enemy Viper smoke could cause the near sight and decay to never remove. Happens in every elo. You just hate a Viper wall overlay, don't you? Fixed a bug where Omen could become stuck. Wow, that's just wrong. Fixed a wall where Omen could become stuck in other objects if they were blocking the return location from the shadows. You see, Omen, I never play Omen. That's one of the reasons why. Omen will no longer equip his own slow rather than casting dark cover. Astra will no longer equip her weapons slower than intended. That's a good change because I love Astra and she has so much potential if all those animations are not put in the way. Fixed Chaos null CMD waves from destroying the glass on ascent. That's a good one. That's actually a good one. Competitive. Fixed a bug that would cause the leaderboard to indefinitely load when searching for a specific player. Esports feature. For coaches, the loading screen will now properly display agent selection information. Fixed an issue where observer moderators could not see the pause match timer option if they disconnected and then reconnected during a round. These are all the changes that are coming up with patch 3.05. Hope you have fun playing the game and hope you have a grand time grinding out Fracture. I'll see you on the other side. This is Dagger Up.